Hey guys, hope you are doing well today. Welcome on the today live show. So I'm Miklos Denkler from CorionX and bringing you the most important crypto news, technical analysis, DeFi, NFT stuff, and lots of value packed information about altcoins. So sound is working well. So let's get into our favorite bubble chart. Let's share my screen. Please smash the like, push the bell, notification on, and subscribe on the channel. And let's see what's happening on the market. Yes, we have a nice green day today. Most of the altcoins are pumping. Just a few of them are correcting, like Elrond is correcting but went up so much in the past few days, and also Quant. Solana, after this crash, this down, seems to be getting back, but the price also just corrected a little bit. So as we see, Phantom, H-Bar, Zen, ICP, Theta, Cake, Curve, Rev, iOS, Sushi are rune up. So not just layer one solutions are pumping like Phantom and Ethereum and ADA as well, and Near and Theta, but also other coins like Cake, Curve, and Sushi that are DeFi coins. Also YFI looking good. So Synthetics up 13%. So this is looking good for now. What's happening in the top? Let's see. Yes, also other coins are pumping well. So Wide is down. This is an NFT project, but Quick. This is the coin of the Quick swap. The exchange of Polygon is up 20%. So really nice. Also BSC pad is up. So good to see that the market is doing well today. And Loot A-Gold is up 46%. You can mint NFTs with these coins. APR free is a really good project. Up. Energy Web token up. Keep 14 up. ARC 15. Fala 13. So the market looks really good. And what about in this? RAN OMI RLC C90 98 RSI Reserve also up, Ocean Protocol up. So good to see that the market is doing really well today. So let's check our favorite indicator, the Crypto Fear and Greed Index. And we are back in the neutral zone. Yesterday the index was in the fear zone at 30. So now it is back in the neutral zone, 49. And you know that the index was almost 3 months during the summer, and that was a really fearful market. And when the investors are too worried, that is a good buying opportunity. The index came back to the greed zone, and also it was at 79 in the extreme greed, and fell back in this neutral zone and also into the fear zone. So now it seems that it's just consolidating a little bit. Let's go to our first news. Bitcoin steals 47,000 US dollar from bears as critical BTC price resistance crumbles. Okay, sellers are now lying in wait about 49,000 US dollar as bulls avoid another tumble toward support at 43,000. So that was 2 days ago, the Litecoin fake news, pump and dump, and then the Bitcoin started to recover step by step. You see on the 1 hourly chart, then Bitcoin reached and gained momentum above 47,000. So that's a good sign for the bulls, and also Bitcoin break up from these falling wedge, and that it's a really good sign, because then it can change the market structure from short-term bearish to short-term and maybe long-term bullish. Yes, this chart is showing all exchange reserves on all exchanges. This is the Bitcoin price, and this blue one is the reserves on exchanges, and you see that it's dipping. So this is I think the deepest exchange balances that we see in the past 3 years. Okay, also Bitcoin is back above the 200-day moving average, and we will see the golden cross maybe today, tomorrow. So we are really close to it, where the 50-day moving average will cross the 200-day moving average, and the golden cross is most perfect indicator than that cross. If those levels are indeed broken, could see a pretty swift move up to August high at 50.5 thousand US dollar. Support echoes minimum monthly close predictions. So also Plan B predicted the Bitcoin lowest price 33,000 for September. So we already reached that. And October, by contrast, demands as minimum 63,000 monthly close to a new all-time high for Bitcoin. So these were not monthly lows, but minimum monthly levels, what Plan B predicted. Okay, so our next piece of news is, are strong technicals enough to bring Bitcoin price to 100,000 in 2021? Yeah, I hope so. Okay, Standard Chartered, one of the biggest UK bank, is really bullish, and they are predicting 100,000 per BTC at end of the year. And also they are predicting Ethereum price point between 26,000 to 35,000 US dollar. However, in order for that to happen, BTC must scale up to 175,000. Contributing factors, we have some analysis from Van Keselin. I do expect 100,000 is still in play for Bitcoin this year. If anything, 100K would be underwhelming. In fact, if we follow Plan B stock to flow, we are still moving in the lower band, tracking worst case scenarios price, which stood at 47,000 last month, 43,000 in September, and no less than 135,000 at the end of the year. So 100,000 seems as ridiculous perhaps as 50,000 did last year, but there are factors in play that don't completely outrule that scenario. The recent pullback was mostly the deleveraging of the market, as a large percentage of leveraged open interest got wiped out and effectively reset all the bullish traders who were going YOLO. So that happened, and also so Bitcoin is very sensitive if some tapering from the Fed will come, but in the long term, everybody is so bullish on Bitcoin and crypto in general. Our major news today, that 4.2 trillion Fidelity urges SEC to approve Bitcoin ETF. Fidelity Investments had a private meeting with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission to urge the regulator to approve its Bitcoin exchange-traded fund. So, guys, it's really ridiculous because more than 16 or maybe 18 different financial providers, banks, submitted their ETF applications to SEC, but none of them got the approval yet. Okay, let's see. So Fidelity is managing 4.2 trillion. That's huge. Fidelity's presentation to the SEC minimized the importance of the strict mutual fund compliance and the future applications preference expressed by Gensler. Gensler is the head of the SEC. Bitcoin futures-based products are not a necessary interim step before a Bitcoin ETF. ETF is an exchange-traded product, or ETF is an exchange-traded fund, so they are almost the same. Fidelity argued during the presentation. Firms should be able to meet investor demand for direct exposure to Bitcoin. So Gary Gensler told that, okay, we will approve ETFs, but just paper Bitcoin ETFs, because there will be some derivative ETFs and future traded ETFs and not backed with real ETFs. But Fidelity is pushing that they want to give exposure with direct exposure with real ETFs. Okay, because the Bitcoin market has matured and can support them. Also, Bloomberg started to push this movement, so we hope that we'll see. And also ARK, next generation, 5.6 billion submitted their ETFs, and VanEck and a lot of others submitted their ETFs. So I think that that should happen somewhere in the near future. Next news, almost the same. Fidelity Lobbies SEC to approve Bitcoin ETF in private meeting. So private meeting, so they are going to the regulators and they are just educating them why they and how and why they should approve these ETFs. And I'm definitely sure if the SEC will approve one of these ETFs, then also they should approve others, because these big companies having their own compliance and regulatory divisions, and they are really prepared how to submit proper documentation. So I think there is nothing bad with the documentation. What is lacking, that the SEC is not comfortable yet with maybe there is some lack of information or lack of something, but they are not comfortable yet. Okay, it's almost the same news. I don't want to repeat it, just I wanted to show you that it was published in all major crypto and mainstream media. And our next piece of news is whole Bitcoin ecosystem flashing signs of bullishness, according to online analyst Willy Woo. Willy Woo says Bitcoin continues to distribute coins evenly. Publicly held and retail entities continue to gain more control of the supply, while whales are reducing their control. So this blue is the Bitcoin price, and also these are the Bitcoin holders, and we see that big whales also they are reducing their holdings, but now also they increase their holdings, and smaller investors are coming up. Remember, the gold standard failed as a monetary standard due to the centralization of the supply. Retail drives macro cycles. When retail stack their satoshis at an increased rate, like they are doing right now, it's the fundamentals saying we are in the middle of a bull market. I repeat, middle of a bull market, not beginning, not the end, but the middle of a bull market. Traders were in disbelief 2 months ago when this data was shown. Bitcoin supply distribution by participants. So you see, this is when the real bull market is starting. Just see this yellow, sorry, not yellow, was this green dots. These green dots, and this is the supply distribution, where from whales Bitcoins are distributed to retail traders. So that is really, really good. And as we can expect a nice run up after this, but maybe this time there will be not this kind of blue off top, but maybe just topping out several times as we did in May. Whales think coins are cheap right now. Whales are opportunists. They are in a decade-long diversification plan, selling into every bull market, having made their money. So whales are not hurrying up. So they have time and they are selling in every bull market. But they do take the opportunity to buy when they are a strong rally ahead, like right now. So we see that whales distributing their coins, but sometimes they are buying. So they are increasing their holdings before a huge rally. Also, just look at last year from March to October, they accumulated, and then boom, Bitcoin increased 6 times. And now also we see some signs of accumulation. Publicly held coins show bullishness. Corporates are long-term holds. They are increasing. Speculative inventories at exchanges are depleting as long-term buyers step in. So exchanges are decreasing and corporates are increasing, and ETFs, or what's this? ETFs are also increasing. So that's it from on-chain analysis. I like this image, so definitely we'll look into this later as well. Veteran trader Tony Weiss doubles down on predictions that Bitcoin hits 100,000 US dollar by mid-December this year. And you know, guys, Tony Weiss is a really bearish guy. So in the past 3 years, he was most of the time bearish, but now he is bullish for a while. Okay. We are in a very similar environment to what happened back in July. And I just think there will be one more low coming in. It's very likely this support will break. A 40,000 low coming in either next week, or it could get dragged out into early October, and then we break this area of 50,000 in mid to late October. We break 65,000 US dollar by early November, and then we are probably hovering about 100,000 by end of December. So I'm still holding to my view to break 100,000 in December. So this is the most important. So Tom Weiss is expecting that Bitcoin will go as low as 40,000 and then starting to come up from these levels, first 50,000, then 65, and then 100,000 in December. So that a good point of view. So this is something that also we can expect, but maybe from here, Bitcoin will not go back to 40,000, but you guys, you know, everything can happen in crypto. Cathie Wood, we like Cathie Wood. He is one of the biggest investor in Bitcoin and also in Tesla, and he's a big Bitcoin believer. And not he, but she. So she predicts Bitcoin will surge to $500,000 in 5 years, and says ARK Invest confidence in Ether has shot up dramatically. Okay, so she says Bitcoin will rise tenfold to 500,000 US dollar. Cathie Wood predicted at the SALT conference on Monday. ARK Invest confidence in Ether has gone up dramatically after its 2.0 upgrade, she said. We would still probably do 60% Bitcoin, 40% Ether, she said. So they are not doing all other layer 2s. They are just in Bitcoin and Ether. So that's huge. Also we have that what others doing, but there was a news, so I don't want to repeat this, but you can read this article if you want. So he's expecting Bitcoin to reach 500,000 US dollar in 5 years. Cool. Our next piece of news is Ethereum price prediction. ETH is one crucial bump away from exploding to 4,000 US dollar. So Ethereum rebounds from 3,000 to about 3,400, but faces intense resistance between 3,500 and 3,600. The IOMAP model reinforces the resistance between these levels from on-chain perspective. So we have these levels from on-chain, and then it is acting this as a resistance. So definitely should check out these levels at 3,500 and 3,600. Okay, guys, our next piece of news is Ernst & Young selects Polygon to scale its enterprise blockchain products on Ethereum. So this is Polygon is a Ethereum layer 2 solution, and Polygon to migrate the high fees and congestions associated with transacting on the Ethereum mainnet for enterprise clients. So they want to use Ethereum with Polygon layer 2, and Ernst & Young is one of the big four. Okay, so that's important news. And one of the bad news that happened yesterday, so Solana price crashes more than 30% for now, and network outage continues. Solana is sinking amid extended downtime, although the wider market is up over the last 24 hours. Solana has been down for nearly, it was almost maybe 20 hours. Network validators are currently working to restart the network. So actually, Solana has been offline and not producing block for nearly almost 20 hours as of this writing, and while of a fix appears to be imminent, the prolonged downtime is taking its toll on Solana's price. So that, guys, so even maybe lots of people doesn't like Ethereum because it's costly and slow and whatever, but at least decentralized and it's working. So never done. Bitcoin is never done. Ethereum is never done. Now Solana is done, and blockchains are not produced. So this is a little bit. I think it's a huge problem. I don't know how they will solve it, and also I haven't expected this because Solana always promoted that they have a high throughput, and this throughput what it's going on now, it's even not a big number. So yeah. So guys, I don't know why this happens. Maybe we will get some more insight, but also that marked Solana price a huge dump, and yeah, we will check the price. Breaking news: Coinbase plans to raise 1.5 billion US dollar via debt offering. So they will issue a bond and they will collect funds for product developments and maybe starting some Bitcoin funds as MicroStrategy did, but I think they will use most of the funds for product developments and marketing. Okay, guys, our next piece of news is ElSalvador exempt foreign investors from on Bitcoin gains. ElSalvador embraced Bitcoin as legal tender last week, the first country in history to ever accept any cryptocurrency as a legal tender. So the main takeaway from here that if you are going to El Salvador and you are trading with Bitcoin or doing anything with Bitcoin, then you don't have to pay tax on your gains. And if you have a Bitcoin related or crypto related business, also you don't have to pay taxes. So this is huge, and I think it will encourage companies, traders to move to El Salvador, as we see now a lot of traders living in Dubai or other crypto tax free places. So let's check our charts, what's happening on the charts. Let's open first the Bitcoin chart and see what's going on. Okay, so first this is Ethereum. As we are here, just take a look on Ethereum. So Ethereum also dipped last week, but now it's getting stronger and stronger. And also Ethereum just broke up from these 3,500 levels and now reaching the 3,600, and we have resistance here, as also mentioned in the article. But for now, Ethereum is looking bullish for me, and we'll see how far can go from this falling wedge. Actually, my price target would be somewhere here, so almost 4,000. So that can be a good trade. Also, let's see on the 1 hourly. So somehow the retest also happened. So Ethereum broke up and retested this upward trending trend line and then bounced. So that looks really bullish and healthy for me. So take a look, keep your eyes on Ethereum, and also let's check Bitcoin. Bitcoin is trading around 48,000, and as we are watching out here, then we see that Bitcoin broke down from this huge rising wedge and now formed this kind of flag or falling wedge and broke up from this falling wedge. and also my price target would be this, almost this, so reaching for 48,700. So we are really close, and maybe we will see a nice run up, but definitely 50,000 and 51,000 will be a strong resistance for Bitcoin. But this is short term that was bearish because this dip. But now the structure can change it to short-term bullish, and if we were short-term bullish, then the long-term bullishness is also coming back. So that is why we are bullish for now. Let's check what others doing. Aave rallied yesterday, well, now consolidating. Also, Atom is looking good after consolidating. We'll see if can break up from this falling wedge. And also BNB is starting to coming back from this huge dip. Cake also coming back from our buy zone, looking really nice. What else? Comp pumped really well yesterday, and yesterday also many DeFi coins pumped, and today as well. FTM Phantom pumped 23%, and nice. So that was a huge run up, some consolidation, falling in the falling channel, and broke up. So good to see that. Yesterday Uniswap also pumped well, but I want to check Solana. Yeah, so Solana reached, also dipped below 150 for a short time, and now it seems to be this 150 acting as a resistance, so as a support. So if it can hold that, maybe we will see some bounces, but this outage and this down that the blockchain is not producing block, it's a really huge flag, red flag for now. So I don't know how big investors will react on this, but definitely after reaching 200, this dip, this 25% dip, as the blockchain is not working, it's even not a huge drop. If Bitcoin would stop working for a day, then I think we would see much higher dip. So Solana actually it seems to be strong for me, with this WeChain looking good in accumulation, and also YFI looking good and started to pumping, and hopefully we'll reach these levels again. So this is for today. Also, you should definitely go and check out our farms. We are working on some progress, but not finished yet. So we'll announce when we are ready. But until that, just come and you can earn 130, 160% APR, providing liquidity in CorionX BNB pairs or CorionX BUSD pairs. And if you have Ethereum version of CorionX, then you can stake it on Uniswap and earn 330% APR. So that's it for today, guys. Please smash the like, push the bell, notification all, and see you tomorrow. Appreciate all the likes, and don't forget to join our Telegram channel. You'll find the link in the description. And I have some other announcement that maybe I forgot, that tomorrow the first Satoshi statue will be revealed, unveiling in Budapest. So definitely, if you are around Budapest, maybe if you are living in some of the neighbor countries, you should definitely come to Budapest, because there will be this huge event. This Satoshi Nakamoto statue is the first statue in the world, and it will be unveiled in Budapest. So definitely come to Budapest, to Graphisoft Park, and there will be this unveiling. So definitely you should come. And also there will be an after party, so it's good to come and meet crypto people. So come, you find the event Facebook link in the description. So guys, that's it for today. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.